Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may end up being, and welcome back to the Super Mario 3 Randomizer Tournament. My name is Sir Crazy Dude, and joining me is LOZ Cards Fan 23. Cards, aren't you tired yet?
Absolutely not. I could do this all day. Okay, maybe I'm slightly exaggerating on that, crazy dude, but we've got a very exciting matchup between MidiGuyDP and Boog2TheMan. So, looking at the brackets here, they are in Group E. MidiGuyDP is 3-1. So, if he were to win both of these games, he would guarantee himself a spot in the bracket stages. Last season, he fell just short, finishing 3-3 in his group, did not make it to the bracket stages, so he'd like to have a chance here to make it to the next round. Boog2TheMan is new to the randomizer, and this is his very first tournament match, so we'll see how this plays out, crazy dude.
All right, and we're just waiting for our runners to get going. It should be getting going fairly shortly, but I want to know, are we going to start with an even-numbered world or an odd-number world?
Give me 7, and people in chat, you make your prediction. What world are we going to start with?
I, for one, always would prefer World 4 first.
Oh, look at you.
Yes.
All right, so we're starting with World 4. We have to build that bridge. There's at least 2 forts because we got a lock. MidiGuy finds 4F1 in almost its completely vanilla spot. And when there's 4F1...
Oh, it looks like we have 3 forts.
3 forts. Ooh. Now, both of them... Oh, no. Boog taking a death to the swamp there. Now, it's decision time for these runners. Boog... Oh, he's going to switch! And sure enough...
Wait a second.
F2. They're together again.
Oh, wow. Speaking of together again, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while, crazy dude. It's good to be in the commentator's booth with you again. But yes, indeed, just like the last match I called in, oh no, Boog taking, this time the Hotfoot's got him. So we have 4F1 and 4F2, the Donut Fort, pairing up here in this particular game.
Oh, I take that back. Maybe it wasn't a 2-fort world. Yeah, maybe it was the view of the scroll there.
Unfortunately, we've got some capturing issues. Looks like 4F1 was not the right one. 4F2 was the right one. Because MidiGuy just completed 4F1, and now he's completing 4F2, so 4F2 was the ticket. Boog is going to collect the power up here.
Will be interesting to see what we get first out of this Toad House. Ooh, fire flowers are always good.
Oh, that'll especially help Boog, but now it's once again decision time. We saw him go after panel 1, or Fort 1, and that wasn't it. Does he go back to panel 1 or panel 2? He's going to 1. Unfortunately, it's going to be the wrong one. It's one of those 50-50s. Unfortunately, not getting the correct 50-50 this time.
And now having to deal with a very unreasonable Hotfoot. Multiple even. Surprised he didn't go for the lower path there with so many rogue Hotfoots going on.
Yeah, but Boog's going to take a shot here and gets through, but is down to Small Mario. However, he's going to get the star, and he's going to get that insta-kill on Boom Boom.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight, though. At least I thought it would have been tight.
He got it. Unfortunately, looks like there's still some video capture issues on MidiGuy's side. His timer's going just fine, but the capture's been a little bit off. Hopefully we can get that improved as this goes on. Boog realizes, unfortunately, that fort was not the ticket. Gotta beat the Donut Fort.
Donuts.
Oh, I know. I could... Oh! How many times, crazy dude, have we shorted that jump in our lives?
I make sure I get a running start. 2 things I do, actually. I jump on the dry bones, jump on him again to despawn him off the donuts, and then get the running start.
Yeah, there you go. Meanwhile, MidiGuy into the second world, and it looks like it's...
Oh!
Taking that lava bath, and he's down to his last life. This is 3F2 that we see MidiGuy in. What little we see of it, unfortunately. And let's see if Boog can put it together and finish off 4F2. Again, this one could get really tricky. And again, with that jump, now he's got it.
There we go.
And MidiGuy does take down 3F2, but Boog, once again, Down to Small Mario. Can he jump over the Boo? He does.
Oh,
Luckily,
it was tight.
ooh, yeah, that could have gotten ugly, but it's not over yet. Boog still has to take down Boom Boom in kind of a narrow path. Gets it.
I could see him intentionally gaming over here just to get some lives back.
And he very well could do that because it's just a free path to the castle. He's not really losing anything, so we'll see how Boog plays this out.
And as expected.
Yep, exactly what he did there. Get his lives back, go right to the airship. MidiGuy, meanwhile, is on 3-9. Again, what we can see out of it.
It's always curious to see whether or not a runner will, a rando runner will take that that first pipe you possibly can take if you're small.
I rarely see it, crazy dude. I mean, I guess it's a viable play, but from what I typically see, people just go right to the end of the stage, take that pipe instead.
Well, you forget that on the lower path on the far left, for 3-9, there is that that pipe that gives you a big power up, which could.
All right.
Oh, and we have our first look at the end card. Speaking of, well, how about we talk about the flags we're dealing with today?
I think that's a great idea there, crazy dude. So we have got the normal Group 2 flags. So we've got the end card game, and we've got the hammers breaking the locks in our first race. In the second race, it's going to be the mystery seed, where we have question marks all over the place. But the end card game and hammers breaking locks will still be in play.
Should be fun.
All right, MidiGuy picks up a star in that boomerang level.
Meanwhile, Boog is done with World 1. Yeah, well, World 4, rather, but he's moving on to the next one.
Correct. And unfortunately, again, we're still seeing some video issues on MidiGuy's side. And yeah, Human Mustard pointing out in chat that he's always had a fine stream. Maybe it is the EverDrive. Who knows? In any event, Boog2 now in 3F2.
By the way, can we just give a quick shout out to everyone behind the scenes doing a bang up job with all of the stuff here at SpeedGaming?
Oh, absolutely.
It's not their fault.
No, it's definitely not their fault. I mean, it's just one of those things. They can't help it. I mean, if the streamer's having the problems, there's nothing really we can do about it. So, yeah, big time props to everybody working behind the scenes here on our SpeedGaming family of networks. As MidiGuy is down to one extra life here in World 5, and it looks like he's going to have to play panels 9, 7, and 1, whatever those levels might be. Well, we've got 6 with a bonus pass.
He should make it.
To be continued.
Is that a JoJo reference?
It very well might be. And I unwilling... Uh-oh, 5-9.
Oh, the Diagonal Doom is back.
You know what? I like the name of that. Diagonal Doom. You know, Boog considered taking the bottom path that you were talking about, but there was just too much flying on the screen, so he decided to back off.
Yeah, like, the pro tip for that is to just grab the first Koopa shell if you can, and just make a beeline for those hard blocks.
Yeah, no question about it. Now, also keep in mind, MidiGuy has now no extra lives. So if he takes the 100-coin fine here, he goes back to start, and he's going to have to replace some of these levels. Now, with 2 stars under his belt, if he can get through this, you would think he would go after the 5-ups. Let's see what he decides
absolutely.
to do. I know I would. Let's see what MidiGuy decides to do. And he does go for it. Smart play.
He'd be a fool if he didn't.
Yeah, no question about it there. I mean, you got to have that insurance. You never know what kind of stages are coming up, but get it through 5-9. Always good to see that out of the way. What do we have up next? 3-6.
Yeah. And it's nice to go from the one of the handful of auto-scrollers we can't get rid of to an auto-scroller that has been gotten rid of.
Yeah, 3-6. Oh! Oh!
Wow!
The spinning log sends him off, and he's glad he took those 5 extra lives there. Boy,
you spin me right round off the edge.
Wow, he just got absolutely battered around by that spinning log. Yikes.
Battered around? That was a flat-out yeet.
That was a yeet. Much like you would see on Fall Guys, but this is not Fall Guys. This is Mario 3 Randomizer.
Oh, that angry sun won't do a thing.
No, not a chance. Boog gets a fire kill on the Boss Bass here, but he's not going to be able to do it a second time. Now he's in trouble. He's got to be careful because Boss Bass is coming for him. Somehow managed to escape as we have the World 4 airship on MidiGuy's side.
Handling it quite beautifully with P-Speed.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, that's not what you want to see.
Unless Roy's a one-hitter. Oh, he's a high jumper. He's not a one-hitter. How about a two-hitter? No. 3? No. How about 4? 4
Roy isn't quite our boy with 4 hits, but we'll take it, right?
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Boog sees the bad news that he's going to have to play through 5-9. Now, with 2 stars, to me, it could go either way. He could go for the insurance, or he may decide to just take the 1-up. So we'll see what he decides to do.
Once I was the king of Spain. Now I eat humble pie. Okay.
I don't know what's in humble pie, but it doesn't sound like a delicious dessert, as that's a fire flower we get from the princess. And we have World 3 with a fort, and we're going to the Navy.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah. Let's. I think we've done. Once you've done the joke once, it doesn't really do it justice anymore.
No, you're not wrong there. But Boog does decide to take the extra lives there, and I certainly can't fault him for that play. So now he's got 9 extra lives and an end card game.
He's opting to continue, though.
Yeah, interesting. I guess he wants to beat this level first, then play the end card game, I suppose.
Which is valid. Meanwhile, we have World 3 on MIDI.
Gets a match on the 10 coin, gets a match on the fire flower, gets a match on the mushroom.
Should be interesting to see what... Meanwhile, on Boog's side, unfortunate.
Yep, kind of shorted that jump back to the platform. He was trying to dodge that pile driver, but ended up shorting it. Now we go to the Air Force, so we've got 2. Oh, but MidiGuy, looking at the map, I wonder if that was intentional. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it. But we'll have to see if whether or not that's required later.
Right, because looking at the map here, there's 2 locks left.
No, it has to be required.
Yeah, he's got to play it. So a little bit of a mistake there by MidiGuy, not routing it correctly. So he has to play this fort. But again, it's the Air Force. We turn off the auto-scroller. Much more palatable than the vanilla game.
Yeah, but this is the stage where your short hops are the be-all, end-all.
Yeah, unless you have a tail, this stage can get rough in a hurry.
I don't know. Even with auto-scrolling on, I've never had trouble with this.
Yeah, I've always had trouble with the auto-scroller. I always P-wing this stage, but with the auto-scroller turned off, I do find it considerably easier.
You got to be careful with some auto-scrollers with using a P-wing, because you can actually screen wrap around to the top, and it's from the top to the bottom, and predictable results, as you can imagine.
I will say there are some auto-scrollers that you actually it's more of a deficit. It's more of a hindrance than it is help. 6-2 comes to mind because in the auto-scroller, you have some... Oh, Boog2 just got hitboxed by Roy.
Wow, look at this ballet going on Midi's side.
Yep, but he does manage to get by 3-2 and can move on to the next level. What I was going to mention is 6-2 comes to mind that if you don't know the layout of the map of those auto-scrollers, there's an area where you're high up and it's blind past it. So you're kind of making a leap of faith, and if you don't know where to jump, you're going to take that fall. Uh-oh.
That's a rude welcome back from MIDI.
Yeah, it looks like a required Atlantis to the pleasure of some of our people here in the chat, I'm sure, waving those Atlantis flags high and mighty.
Is this forced to... Frankly, we don't know, do we?
It's really hard to say at this point, considering the video issues we've had on MidiGuy's side. But considering that he's playing, it would seem it's forced.
Meanwhile, Boog is now in World 3. And wait a second. World 3 is World 3?
That's right. You know what to do about that, chat.
Nah.
No, I'm not doing it. You're not doing it.
Memes like that are old hat.
Right.
Let's come up with better ones.
Right you are. So, we've got the Air Force that Boog is in right now. Let's see how he's able to handle it. Having a little trouble with a couple of jumps there.
All right, we apologize for that. We're still dealing with some tech issues, but it appears that we at least have Boog back.
Yep, but we are back here in the commentator's booth. So we have World 6 up next as Boog, I believe, got a fire kill on Wendy before he took that final damage there.
Oh, there's Midi back now, too.
Oh, these guys are neck and neck. So we might have had a lead change potentially here. Oh, but Boog falling into the pit in 2-2. So that's a rough break there. Now it looks like we've got them back in sync, and they're on the same level.
Yeah.
boy, that was a close call there on that cheap. That was trying to pick him off in midair there. But Boog is going to survive and get through 2-2.
And it looks like Midi made it through, too.
Yeah, these guys are neck and neck. I mean, they're literally separated by just a few seconds, it looks like. So if I had to take a guess here, crazy dude, I got a feeling that Boog must have routed World 3 better than MidiGuy did, because MidiGuy had some kind of a lead on Boog, but now they're pretty much even at the midway point.
It'll be curious to see whether or not that fort's required.
Oh, yeah, because you never know if there's going to be a bridge or a lock required at the very end. So we've got 1-4 now.
I mean, they probably already know before us, considering all of the extenuating circumstances, but it's still curious whether or not it is.
All right, Boog does get through 1-4. Meanwhile, that was either 6-3 or 6-4. I want to say that was 6-3 that MidiGuy just got past.
We can't see whether or not there's a lock past this screen.
Yeah, it was 6-3. Yep. So, and Boog falling on 6-3 was not.
No, he's opting for the other one. He's opting for panel 7.
Oh, good point. And this was a better choice. It's the cheap pan stage. But now he's got to make sure that he gets through it on the first try if he wants it to be worth it. He's just going to say, bump that question block. Just get through it. He's there.
I think it's less a matter of is it worth it and more a matter of let's just keep moving.
Exactly. And he gets a Tanuki suit for its efforts.
Oh, so that's a good pickup.
Absolutely. Great pickup there. So we have the World 7 airship that MidiGuy.
No lock. He's clear.
Yeah. So we're in good shape. And he is going to use, it looks like the P-Wing, just so that he doesn't fall off. And MidiGuy has taken care of Lemmy. Yeah, the only problem with using the P-Wing is it is a little slower, but is a lot safer than having to fall off of those blue cylinders. We saw that happen earlier tonight, so...
Yeah, P-Wings are nice if you don't trust your platforming, but if you can help it, it really doesn't matter all that much.
Now, let's see. 1 hit is not enough. 2 hits are not enough. And Boog's getting overwhelmed by the circus balls here. 3 hits it is, as we've got MidiGuy to be all that he could be in the army.
Oh, no screen wrap.
No screen wrap. Yeah, he's trying to get the animation skip there. Save a few seconds. Couldn't quite get it.
Oh, well, can't win them all, right?
No, that is for sure. We got a fire bro that we got to take care of at the end, and we'll never know what that item is.
At least not yet.
No, and Boog might have to play that same stage. The way it's looking like, it appears to be a forced army stage.
Ooh, the pipe maze.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Are we going to see the room with the view?
Yes.
You say yes. I agree.
All right, because you know why yes? Because we didn't see it in either of the 2 races I called earlier tonight. We're due.
If that's your logic, I can't fault it.
All right, so Boog making some quick work in the army here, but that jump is very precarious there. He could have, and he does lose his power up. Not the way I had thought he was going to lose it, but he ended up losing it nevertheless. All right, so Fire Bro coming up. Oh, he shorted it. He's lucky. Those iframes don't last. It's a mushroom.
That seems to be the theme of this seed so far. Shorted jumps.
Yeah. I agree with you. That has been the theme. So, 2 locks blocking our way.
Oh, that means both forts required.
That's right, unless we have hammers, and there, as you can see on Boog's inventory, he has none. He's going to have to complete both forts, and the same will apply for MidiGuy. Ooh, that's 6-5. Boog's at 1-5.
Yeah, this is a pretty innocent stage. Though those shoes might not help things.
So actually just the one lock is required if we can find that workaround, as Human Mustard pointed out in chat. But we still got to find the fort. I'm going to tell you right now, 7-1, 7F1, 7F2 is my guesses. MidiGuy goes for the triple stars, gets 5 extra lives.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But knowing how this seed's been going so far, we're gonna break that first. We're gonna break the lock we don't need first, and then find the other.
Yep, and Boog's now gonna have to play that same 6-5. It looks like, and gonna go into the pipe, get that leaf.
Why don't you just make like a tree and leaf?
You know, I was kind of hoping you would say get out of here like Biff, but...
I gotta keep you on your toes. If we go for the same joke every time, your people will expect it.
Exactly. All right, so MidiGuy back to the end card game, and it looks like this is a new set for him. And it looks like it's just an intentional miss there because he went for the same 2 cards.
He must think he's good on supplies for now.
Yep, that's exactly what he must be thinking, but the end card game was in the way, so it's like, you know what? I'll just intentionally miss so that I don't lose any time.
And Boog's finally making his way out. Oh, lucky.
Holy Toledo, talk about claustrophobia here. MidiGuy, I don't know about that. That doesn't look very good on 8-1 on MidiGuy's side.
Oh, I see. I was so...
Yeah, he lost his Tanuki suit. Hate to see it.
I could have made... I wanted to make a reference, but I don't know if it would have been in good taste.
No, probably not. If you don't think it's in good taste, best not to say it. We got 3F1.
Well, it's... I think it's less of taste and more of did it age well.
Ah, I see. So, Boog... not going to go for the door 3 strat, as some people call it door 3 fort, some people call it door 6 fort. 3F1 no matter how you slice it, so this should be a problem for Boog. Well,
oh, I bet Midi gets this on the first try. Watch.
I see what you were trying there, crazy dude, because of the video issues that he's been having. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out that way, as Boog now going to play the end card game. He's got a set.
No, he's still going at it. He's still going to get this on the first try. You wait.
Okay, crazy dude. So, Boog picks up an item. Unfortunately, we have lost MidiGuy's feed again. But the way this race is going, it's really hard to say who's got the lead. And that was the correct fort, 3F1.
Oh, here we go.
So MidiGuy was on the right track with 8-1. So that is where we stand at this point. But Boog losing that tail could come back to haunt him.
He looks like he's in control.
This stage is tough, but he's handling it well up to this point.
Well, of course it's tough. It's near the end.
I know that. Uh-oh. Now he's got to watch out for those bullets. I almost said hammer.
See, I told you, he got it on the first try.
You're right, and unfortunately, I was right too about 8-1 being 8-1. Could he decide to Juke him Cloud that is the question, or is he going to go for the tail? He's going to go for the Juke him.
All right, he's got...
Oh, and that was the stage.
Oh, can't first try this.
And look at the enemy set. He's in trouble.
Yeah. He's gonna have to hustle.
Yeah, that thing's about to explode. Or did he despawned it? Okay, that'll work.
It won't come back after despawn, right? Never mind.
Yeah. Now that's gonna put MidiGuy comfortably ahead.
Yeah, the double whammy there.
Yep. You gotta hate that.
Looks like he was trying to build up speed there.
Yeah, he was trying to build up speed because it's too easy to lose speed there because I've done it many times, but unfortunately that didn't work out for Boog. Oh, ooh. Losing that. Ooh.
Meanwhile, Midi is on to the next world.
Yep, he just took down Ludwig von Koopa. We have no idea if he was a high jumper or what. Now Boog's in trouble again, losing that Super Mario power-up, and this could get dicey. There it is.
Yeah,
You knew that was going to happen sooner or later.
absolutely. I saw it coming from a mile away.
Yeah, this is unfortunately where the egg has hit the fan for me, Boog here, because again, this was a close race until here.
Looks like he's got it. Now is he gonna? Question is he gonna use that shortcut pipe? Yes.
Yep. Let's see what do we have here. Oh, a fire flower. And he doesn't want it. Ooh.
Yeah, I can't blame him.
Yeah, this stage I wouldn't take it either. On normal circumstances, I might have picked up that fire flower. Not on this level.
Yeah, especially where platforming is key.
Absolutely. So we've got 2-5 now on MidiGuy's side, and
Uh-oh.
that's not going to end well for Boog. Oh.
And he's starting to run very dry of supplies.
Yes, he is. 8-1 being the great equalizer to Boog tonight here. I mean, in the previous race that I called, it was 5-6. Tonight, it's 8-1.
You hate to see it.
You really do.
But you gotta applaud him for still trying to give it his all here.
All right, he's back to where he was. Let's see if he can get it. Meanwhile, MidiGuy trying to get 5F2 off, and there it is.
Ooh, this part is tricky because you gotta time it just right. I forget that there's that coin block right there.
Yep, there it is. But patience, patience, patience. He's got it.
Patience, young grasshopper.
All right, so Boog does clear 8-1. Still has 4 extra lives remaining, but MidiGuy just about wrapping up World 2.
Oh, and did you see what I see? It looks like there were hammer suits from the end card.
Is Boog trying to do the block? Yeah, I was gonna say you can't do it small. You got to be big.
And he can't do it as Frog either, so he's got no choice.
Yeah, this is dire here. This is not the situation you want to be in. Yeah, he's got the frog suit, but little does he know he can't do the trick. Now he must have says you can do it as Frog, so he's gonna try.
He won't get it first try, I'll say that.
Well, this time you're right.
Well, that was a logical conclusion.
Yeah, those fire chomps. Oh man, he's gonna be dealing with this all level. Oh.
This is absolutely an agonizing World 7.
I completely agree. As Morton is down, and so is Boog.
Oh my!
Now he has no power-ups to help him. This is not good.
This is flat out unfair, is what it is.
It is unfair, but that is the randomizer for you. As we now have MidiGuy going on to the next world.
You know what? I really would not blame Boog if he decided to go to a different stage just to get a mushroom and try and get the clip.
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. There are some options. We do have World 1 at the end. And, just getting hitboxed there by that fire chomp.
Man. Come on, Boog. You can do it.
Problem with this level is that the power-ups are in just such... And he gets hitboxed again by that fire chomp. That was the one enemy I really hated as a kid. That and the fire nippers. Those are the two enemies that just gave me a lot of grief growing up.
If I'm being honest, I've never been a fan of these vertical scrolling platform stages where where you basically have to make your way up.
And look, Boog is going to play at one of the Piranha stages in the hopes that he does get a power-up. It's not a bad move, but this is his last life.
At this point, it's desperation mode, right?
It really is. So this is the World 2 fort that Meaty Guy's in right now, but the hot foot too hot to handle.
You saw that, right? He barely did not take a hit there.
Wow.
Oh no!
Boog too early on the jump, and that is game over.
Nearly too early on a previous jump with the alternating nipper chompers, and then taking a fireball there. Oh wow!
Yeah, this is looking like Meaty Guys all the way, folks, and pretty much gonna punch him a ticket into the brackets. Again, if he gets 2 wins, he'll have 5-1, which would again put him in a really good position and have a nice high seed going into the bracket stages. But yeah, Boog, you got to feel for him because he was right there in this race until World 8-1. That's when the turning point was.
Well, there's still plenty of time for him to try and punch his ticket, I bet.
Boog does get past it. He'll pick up a mushroom, which will certainly help him in try to get the clip in 7-6.
Again, going out of his... Ooh, meanwhile, it looks like the jail cell on Midi's side.
Yeah, 7-5. So we've had all the nasty levels in this one. We've seen 5-9. We've seen Atlantis. We've seen 7-5. We've seen them all. And there's other nasty stages we haven't seen, like 7-8, 6-6, 7-9.
A World 6 fort in World 8?
We could still see that. Have we seen any World 6 forts yet?
Heck if we know.
Exactly, because of what we've seen so far. But
or the lack thereof.
7F2. 7F2. 7F2 is going to be a gatekeeper somewhere. And there's Boog going for the same strats again. Going to go into the pipe. And now he knows that fire flower is going to be there. Don't hit it. Yep, there you go.
Not this time. It never happened.
This one was created by a writer. All right, so Boog trying to get over 8-1 here.
That's very clever on him, keeping one of those cannons on the right slightly off screen so it doesn't provoke it.
Oh, but then he shorts the music box. We've done that so many times, crazy dude.
And there goes the mushroom he was hoping to save.
Yeah, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all.
Come on. If we can't at least see what's going on with Midi, we got to give our energy to Boog right now.
Oh, absolutely we do. All right, come on, you got this. Yes.
There we go. Come on. Just one more jump. There you go.
But again, as you do, oh, he missed the card, but he does get through.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, we've seen that before, but hey, it does happen from time to time. But again, now he's going to have to play 7-6 with all those nasty enemies as Small Mario yet again.
Oof. Ooh.
Yeah, I just saw what happened, the explosion.
Man, this just... You hate to admit it, but it feels like it started going terribly wrong the moment he used that cloud.
Yeah, that's when it went south. He used the cloud to skip 8-1. He was having trouble with it, and then didn't have anything to work with for 7-6. And you never see 7-6 played that often, and it's reasons like this why.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of that. One particular line in the Sandlot. It all started with an omen.
Yep, and that was that omen, that Jugum cloud. So back to the army he goes. He'll get that mushroom back, at the very least. So now we're at World 8, and I wonder how many bridges we're going to have. Well, it's not going to be 4, because you could barely see it, but I you could definitely.
Yeah, I
make out
saw
a
the
lot.
lock. I saw the lock.
Yep. But yeah, Four Bridges does exist, but Human Mustard will tell you otherwise.
The odds are astronomical, is what you're saying.
They are astronomical, but Four Bridges does exist, unless, of course, Human Mustard thinks that there was a forgery. Because I saw the picture in the on the Super Mario 3 Randomizer Discord. It exists.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes. Yep, Human Mustard, our good old Columbo here, still. Oh, and Boog shorts the jump on the fire, bro.
Ooh. The next question is basically going to be is whether or not World 8 is going to be a chain reaction. Could be.
Could be, yeah, one of those forced World 8s where it's pretty linear, the chain reaction. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. That's where, hey, did I not say 7F2 would show up?
Hey, well, there's another one marked off the list.
If you're going to have all these nasty stages, why not have one more?
Yeah, one more for the road, right?
Absolutely.
Heck, make it 2.
So what haven't we? What's another one that's kind of nasty that we haven't seen? I mean, I know there's hand stages and panel stages. I still want to see 7-8 be one of them. But of course, there's 2 panel stages that are next to each other that are just in a bad spot, so we're not going to see those played.
What about 8 Fort?
Yeah, I think 8 Fort's going to be in here. I mean, 8 Fort usually ends up in World 8 anyways, so...
It is the best Fort. It should be safe for last.
Yep. I mean, it's not always in World 8, but if you don't see World 8 Fort, then usually you'll see 3F2. And if you don't see any of those 2, you'll usually see World 2's Fort.
Oh, this is smart by Boog here. If he can hold on to this.
Yeah. Won't be easy, but he could do it.
I'm surprised he's not taking the intentional hit here just to get back to Big Mario.
Well, look at this. We've got Fort Knox pairing up with 7F2 in World 8. That's something you don't see.
There's the hit I was expecting.
Right.
Oh, but he's got to get past that barrage.
He's going to wait for it. Or is he going to use it? No, he's going to wait for it. Because some people would use those bullet bills on that particular jump.
Okay. Looked like he despawned the paratroopa there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's gonna get. The thing is, he's gonna get past this level if he makes this jump. He just did.
Nearly shorted it again.
Yeah, I thought he actually did short it, but he just got enough of that note. He does have a mushroom. All right.
He's gonna get this first try. Just watch.
I would have loved to have seen him get it on the first try. He's got
What are you talking about? He's getting this on the first try. You just look. All these are practice shots.
I have no idea what you're talking about, crazy dude.
Oh, don't give me that.
Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you just wait. Come on, man.
Okay, all right, I'll wait.
No, the chat knows what's up. Don't you, chat?
Okay, I must not be in on this. I have no idea what's going on. Let me check something quick. No, we do not have a dot done yet or anything like that. So the race is still going. So this must be one of those World 8s. You're right.
Yeah, just because we can't see it doesn't mean it isn't happening.
Exactly. But it must be one of those World 8s where you got to get through everything. It's full clear.
Yeah. He'll get it first try, you just see.
Right.
That's right, Chad. Give Boog your energy.
I've never tried the clip myself, but it can't be that easy. I know some of these runners make it look like a piece of cake, a walk in the park, but it can't be that easy.
I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell either.
I can't tell if he gave up or if he accidentally went into the door. I mean, if I had to guess, accidentally.
And here comes another fire chomp, I bet.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be another one coming.
There it is, and oof.
That's the one that's been giving him problems all night.
It's gonna be in his nightmares, I think.
Oh, I agree.
That left side.
Yeah, and it's gonna keep coming for him.
Again, these vertical stages where you got the screen wrap are diabolic if you aren't careful.
Especially if you have a awful enemy set like these. I mean, if you have a favorable enemy set, it's not a big deal. But when you have an enemy set like this,
oh, look at Midi, look at Midi. He looks like he has found the way finally.
I wonder if he's gonna get the Everyman's clip.
Oh, that's child's play.
Looks like he got it. He got it.
Is he gonna keep the hammer suit though to the end?
Oh, now that's a question. Now that is a question.
Because we still don't know what's going on. Yeah, so those laser beams and fireballs. Oh, looks like he got it.
All right, that's GG for MidiGuy. Well done.
Wow. Meanwhile, Boog, it certainly appears that he is brute forcing his way through this.
Yeah, he's definitely on his way. It just has to get through this pipe and these spikes at the end. Oh, he got too close there. He needed to wait a little bit before. He cannot miss this jump because I've missed this jump before. He got it.
Oh, he was playing with fire there because if he with how high he was, if he botched it, the thing goes up. He gets too close. The platform disappears.
Yeah, he's in the spikes if he misses that jump. No, there's no ifs, ands, or... Oh, look at that snipe job that Piranha's done. Now he's down to his last life again.
Oh, and what's worse is if he'll have to do that stage again. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said it!
Oh. Now it kind of makes you wonder, where Boog is. He's not going to wave the white flag because he knows average time is important.
Yeah, and... If I'm remembering correctly, this is his first match in group play, right?
Yeah.
So he'll really want to make a good impression if he's going to hope to make it to the next round.
All right, so right now Boog is considering waving the white flag, but Human Mustard reminding him that if he does take a disqualification, or rather a forfeit, his time would automatically be 2 hours. And as I mentioned, average time is important, even if you don't win. The official time, by the way, for MidiGuyDP was 44 minutes and 53 seconds, and that will move him up to 4-1. Another win will automatically secure a spot in the bracket stages for MidiGuy.
Yeah, and not everything is lost, even after the performance shown here, because he could still run it all back. He could make it to 5-1 or even 4-2.
Yeah, and that could still get him a spot into the bracket stages. It's just sometimes, Crazy Dude, you run into these stretch of levels where the game gives you nothing to work with, and then by the time you've done it a few times, it's just too late.
It looks like Boog is a bit tilted with the unfortunate end there he met to that Rocky Wrench we just saw. Seeds like this make you wonder, just what's going on in the head of these players, whether or not it's them not playing up to their potential or just being matched up against a very difficult seed.
I think it's a little bit of both here, because it does look like he is tilted as he makes another mistake on that bomb here in the Army stage. I mean, that was a stage he was getting time after time, but you got to be thinking that mental fatigue is setting in, crazy dude.
And we have just received word that it appears that Boog has indeed thrown in the towel for this one.
You hate to see it, but on the other hand, you certainly can't blame him. I mean, it was a good effort from Boog2TheMan. I mean, right until that point, he was right there in this race with MidiGuy, but just ran into that brick wall that was 8-1 and 7-6. I mean, just very unfortunate. You hate to see it, but now he's got to shake it off and focus on game number 2.
Yeah, like I said, he can still run it back, go 5-1 or 4-2, and still make it in. But he's gonna have to. If someone else comes in at 4-2, he's gonna have to really be on a hustle.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I believe average times are going to be the tiebreakers. Although I don't know, are we doing play-in races this season? Do we have play-in races if there's a tie for second in the standings? I know last year we did that.
Well, we can certainly look that over during the break if we want to.
Oh, of course. In fact, we're going to go ahead and take that break right now. So when we come back, MidiGuyDP and Boog2TheMan, they're going to be doing the second race. It is going to be the mystery level flags, Group 2, end card game, hammers, break locks. We'll have that for you right after these words. Don't go away.
We'll be right back. And welcome back for game number 2 between Midi and Boog. My name is Mr. Crazy Dude. LSD Cards Fan 23 joining me. And if you've liked anything of what you've seen from anyone involved, please make sure to give anyone and everyone a follow.
Yeah, no question about it here as we get set up for game number 2. MidiGuyDP and Boog2TheMan. MidiGuyDP ended up winning up that game. Boog2TheMan going to try to even this up here. If MidiGuy wins, he'll go to 5-1 in Group E, which would guarantee him a spot into the bracket stage round. Boog2TheMan looking to take one away from MidiGuy.
Quickly, what are we getting first?
4.
4? We just had 4. What?
4 again.
3?
4.
3.
All right, let's see what happens here. Question mark flags, by the way, these are the ones where we still have the end card game. We still have hammers, break, locks, but this time we have no idea that the panels we're going to are going to be regular stages or if they're going to be forts. So it's a mystery to everybody.
It's a secret to everybody. Oh, wait, that's the other game.
Which is why I didn't say that, did I now?
Whoops. Oh, it's 6.
6 this time. All right, so we can still see the forts, but of course, all the other non-fort stages are going to be question marks. So the hand stages, which you'll see in World 8, you won't be able to see those.
Hey, wait a second. Doesn't that pipe go exactly there?
I know, right? Oh, we're going to start things off with one of the auto-scrollers turned off. 7-4.
This isn't too bad, but even with auto-scrollers off, it's an annoyance.
Yeah, it's an annoying level, but it's a little more palatable with the auto-scrollers turned off. But you still got to be careful as Boog2TheMan not off to the start he was looking for.
Yikes! This looks to be another rough one for our runners.
Yeah, I mean, MidiGuy.
Oh, he almost bought it.
He almost bought it there, but he gets by those cheat sheets. Yikes, that was close.
Ooh, he's making sure to be careful. Midi making his way to the fort, and it looks like 4F1.
Correct. You know, we started with 4F1 last time, so it's only fitting as Boog gets a star, he'll be able to get past the Lotus there.
He almost hit the gas there.
And
and that little nimble jump there. That is always a nifty one I like seeing.
Yeah, it's a very tight window to make that jump, that crouching jump past the thwomp, but when you get through it, it's a thing of beauty. MidiGuy getting through 4F1.
Yes, sirree. Is he gonna go for the hammer, brother? No, just gonna continue on. Oh, would you look at that?
And this time, it's not forced. MidiGuy will just take the other panel instead.
That's right. Say no. Actually, it might be forced again.
It might be forced again. That's what it is looking like.
Because the other panel goes to a dead end.
You're right. So I kind of baffled as to why he took the intentional. I suppose he wants to use it.
He was hoping for a cloud, I bet.
Oh, that makes sense. That totally makes sense, but no dice.
Kind of surprised he didn't go for the Toad House there while he was at it.
Meanwhile, Boog, yeah, that you knew that was kind of going to be a tough situation. Very tough to take on a hammer, bro. And it's really a no choice. Oh, he could have had it, but he's short of that jump. And that seems to be the theme for the night, unfortunately, for Boog.
Ugh.
This time he's moved, and again he's going to get... Oh, just in time. Well played.
Almost shorted it again?
No. That time he didn't. He was fine.
Boog making his way to the Toad House.
Yeah, he's hoping for a Jugan, but he's not going to get one. He'll get a leaf, though.
Yeah, leaves and fire flowers are never not bad to see.
But yep, he's going to see that Atlantis, and he's going to have to play it out. Midi getting up close and personal with that green cheat sheet, but he is going to skirt by with that fire suit intact.
Yes. We should consider these matches blessed because we got an Atlantis seed in both of them.
Absolutely. People who enjoy seeing Atlantis, they have gotten their wish tonight. Uh-oh.
Oh, threaded the needle again. Oh, Boog.
Oh, not that one.
Oh, no.
Yep. Got a little too close to the sun a second time, and this time gets burned. Here's 5-6.
And a forced upper path.
Look at this! MidiGuy spinning through it, bonks at the end, but that was impressive.
Oh yeah. So what that tells me with the lock on the lower path is that the World 1 fart is here. No question about it.
That's a very good analysis. We'll see if you're right. Meanwhile, the nanny blooper just pinned Boog to the wall, and that's game over. Oh.
Ugh. This is... At least he won't have to deal with that fort again.
No. He'll have to deal through 7-4 again, unfortunately.
And we have a pipe check on Midi's side. And it's a beeline to the airship.
Well, we'll never know what that other fort was because it ended up not being required. So here we go. We've got the World 1 airship.
One hit. And that's all we'll see.
Well, that's all we needed to see. MidiGuy taking him down with the Fire Flower. A good kill of Lemmy there, so he'll be moving on to the second world. That's
a pretty good strategy. If you have fire and you have a flat surface on the far right, just hit him once, and if that doesn't do it, give him heck.
All right, so Boog gonna have to try 7-4 again. So people in chat, what is the next world going to be for MidiGuy?
You know what? Let's go with 1.
5. Nope,
3.
Split the difference. It was 3. We got 3 force panels, it looks like. Oh, 6-9. Is he going to try for the wall jump?
Probably once and go.
Yeah, that's typically been the strategy of runners who try to go for that wall jump. Make one attempt at it. If you don't get it, just go into the pipe. 6-9 is not nearly as bad as 6-6, but this is another level I didn't like as a kid. But I don't think this one's that bad. MidiGuy making quick work of 6-9 here, so he'll be moving on to the next panel. All right, Boog trying to get through.
Midi opting not for the end card, and it looks like it's 6-10, I believe.
Yes, it is. So we go from 6-9 to 6-10. Gets a nice clip.
Yeah, that's a clever clip. I can dig that, but gonna have to deal with the boss pass.
Oh, not only did he grab the boss bass, shot him down with the fire, he also grabbed a coin by melting it with the firefly. You don't get to see that often in rando races. I like the swag there by MidiGuy.
he was making our hearts jump a little.
He most certainly was. He's not going to play the end card game. He must feel confident. And now, the mac and cheese!
Hey, I told you! First try!
And it's so funny. The one time they actually get on the first try, you don't say anything. Commentator's blessing.
What are you talking about? I always say they get it on the first try every time.
I know, but you didn't say it until after the fact, so...
I wasn't given an opportunity in my defense.
I know, but you still gotta be ready, buddy. Watch out, Boog. Don't let that Koopa hit you.
By the way, first try every time. Don't you agree, chat? Every time.
6-5. 6-5 is up next. That's close to 6-6. So we've had 3 World 6 stages.
You know, this has been a very frosty seaside. I'm surprised by it.
It really has been. Boog is going to get through it this time. Going to get past the green cheap to the end. MidiGuy gets past 6-5. 6-5. He'll be on his way.
Meanwhile, Boog has conquered Atlantis again.
I actually think that was his first conquer of Atlantis. I don't think he conquered it on the first try.
Well, regardless, he's moving on.
Right.
Oh, he almost overshot it instead of shorted it.
You actually could fall off that coin ship. I've done it before for science.
Almost took a sock to the face, but he's through it.
And MidiGuy, meanwhile, is on the pyramid stage. And we have to have these buzzy beetles here, otherwise this stage would be unbeatable without a tail. Now he's going to have to deal with 5-6.
Let's see if he go. Oh, he's not risking it. I can't blame him.
No, certainly can't.
Those sky beetles can be tricky, though.
Oh, I know.
Oh, there's the one on the right. There's his ride.
That's the one you like to see.
Oh, no!
But then he falls off of it. He's got 2 lives left. And again, this is a forced stage. He's got to get through it. And he has no resources.
Meanwhile, Midi finally doing the end card. We'll have to wait and see what comes out of that.
He matched a couple of stars, matched a couple of flowers and mushrooms, gets the 20 coin, and gets another mushroom. But that'll end his turn, but he picked up some good prizes here. Cloud and a Hammer Bro suit.
I think that was the 20 coin? I'm not entirely sure.
Yes. Which means the Jugum Cloud must have been the mushroom. Or it was one of the either the mushroom or the flower, but he got the prizes he needed there, so well played. Next up, we've got the Escalator Fort 6F1.
I was always okay with this one because it's a very relaxing stage.
And this one wasn't. I didn't think this one was too bad as a kid. Boog. Oh no, not the.
Oh!
You just got hitboxed. Did you see that?
Yeah.
How unlucky can you get? He's gonna see those fire chomps in his nightmares tonight.
Along with shorting a lot of his jumps.
But he did nothing wrong there. He just got.
He got just. Sometimes the bear, you eat the bear, and the other times the bear eats you. Am I right?
And then he overs that jump. It's another game over for Boog.
Oof.
So now he's gonna have to play Atlantis again. You hate to see it indeed.
This is a struggle, but you want to see him pull through.
Yeah, you really do. You really do. But it's just not been Boog's night. I mean, this is his first tournament match. I mean, he got off to that solid start, but ever since that 8-1 block and that Jugum Cloud fail on 7-6, it's just going downhill and quite a bit. 3 hits, by the way, on Wendy's not enough. 4 hits it is, so she had a couple of Baconators, but yikes.
Oh, I could go for some myself.
Yeah, no question about it. So now, people in chat, what are we going to see next? So far we've seen World 6 and 3.
4.
1. I think we're going to continue the reverse progression here.
I see a couple 7s, a couple 1s. I see 1 4. So someone agrees with me.
All right, and no,
5.
Right. It's 5. All right, so you got a forced fort, and this is going to build a bridge. Wait a minute. A fort in World 5 that builds a bridge, and we have 5F1. You know
not to mention it's on the ground as well.
Yeah.
This is all inauspicious.
It really is. As MidiGuy takes down the Boom Boom, he'll be able to build that bridge.
No paradox pipe either, so we have a required tower.
Ooh. And we've got 3-8 with a nasty enemy set. Man, those fire chomps,
You wouldn't mind this enemy set as long as it doesn't have a boss bash. Am I wrong?
Well, at least it was just the ones at the beginning of the level and nothing else after that, so it's not all that bad. Meanwhile, yeah. Boog back to Atlantis is gonna...
Wait a second. Does the power up despawn?
Yes.
From Atlantis?
Yes.
That's diabolic.
Oh, it is diabolic, and then the current just got him too. Yeah, it's very diabolical. You cannot get fire flowers on this stage. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, it looks like he could have. It just, he just took too long to get it. Because there goes the mushroom.
Right, you can get mushrooms, but the fire flower, again, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Those are ungettable in Atlantis. Am I right or not? Oh, and the current gets them again.
Well, meanwhile, it look. Ooh, that boss bash shouldn't be any problem. He's through the second screen.
No, not at all. Okay, so you can get it, but you have to be lightning fast.
Probably right there you had to get it.
Yes. There you go. Yep. That would have worked out. MidiGuy does get through the tower, so he'll be moving on to the second half. And we got to get through 2 levels.
Ooh, this is a pretty free second half.
Oh, yes, the shortcut. We just have to get through 1 panel, and it's 6-8.
This shouldn't be too terrible.
Well, usually there's a boss bash to accompany it, but not this time. We've got some Karibo shoes and some other enemies, so no boss bass.
Get your H's out.
I forgot about that 1-up being there. I didn't realize there was a hidden 1-up above that H.
I'm learning new things. I'm learning new things about this game so much later on in life. I didn't know that was there either.
Yeah, I remember, when I first started doing commentary, I learned things about hidden pipes, like the one in 610, there's one in 69, there's one in 35. I didn't know about when I was a kid. It's amazing what you can learn even.
The one in 8-2 I didn't know about for ages.
Oh, the quicksand one?
Yeah, the Sand of Shame.
Oh, I knew that one for the longest of time. But there you go. It just goes to show. You never know what you can learn about this game so many years after we played this as kids, as we have the World 7 airship to deal with.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising what you're learning 30 years later about a game.
I know. Yeah, this game, hard to believe, is over 30 years old. Boog picks up a hammer.
Meanwhile, Midi is on to the World 7 airship.
By the way, that hammer's going to help him really out. Now he doesn't have to play.
Oh, Midi
now
nearly
he can play through 4-1 instead.
Midi nearly shorted it. And we got a Heavy Morton. No, Roy. Heavy Roy. Excuse me.
Yeah, and he's down to small. He's going to have to be very careful, and hopefully that he doesn't get hitboxed. 4 hits it is. He was very strong.
Roy's our boy.
You bet. But that is now in the past as Boog collects his 1-up. It can move on to the next level. All right, so people in chat, what's it going to be next?
2.
So we've seen 3, 5, 6. I'll say 1.
Watch it be 7.
Yeah.
Just to spite us.
Yep, well, let's find out what it is. So we have 1 fort, and it was required unless you have a hammer, and MidiGuy not gonna use it. He wants to save it. He'll play the fort.
Maybe he's thinking there's something far more nasty coming up.
Yep, and you know what? 4F2, I can think of plenty of worse forts than this one.
Yeah. Oof. Especially considering how diabolic it was in the first seed. My goodness.
Right now, Boog gonna try. It was a 3-hit Lemmy this time. Remember, we saw that fire kill way back on Meaty's side. It ended up being a 3-hitter. Next up, we've got 1-4, almost in its natural spot.
Ooh, that should make the rest of the level easy.
Oh yeah, having a star. I mean, there's not many enemies in 1-4 to begin with, but they typically is.
Wow.
Yeah.
A little parting shot from that fire chomp.
Yeah, right as the star invincibility ended, he hit the fire chomp. Man, those fire chomps, I don't know. I've never seen fire chomps be as nasty tonight as I've done commentary for, and all the times I've done commentary for the randomizers. We've now got 6-7.
This I remember this one being a particularly diabolical auto scroller.
I was always angry when I lost the fire. Oh, he takes the long fall off the donuts. And he loses the fire suit. I always got angry when I lost the fire suit because at the end, you have all those coins you can shoot, but you have to have the fire suit to do so.
I believe this is also a stage that spawns a white mushroom house if you get all of the coins.
I believe you're right. Yes, this one has the coins that you need to get the anchor. One of the 3 that you get an anchor for. Worlds 2, 4, and 6 have them.
Yeah, I believe one has a few of them have the anchor. One of them, I believe has a P wing.
Yeah, the odd number stages have P wings. The even number stages have the anchors. All right, Meaty Guy going to use a star, and I'll bet you we're going to find a star inside this chest. Not this time. Wow.
It never happened.
It never happened. It's an urban legend. Wow.
Hey, look, it's the return of 610.
Yay. And the return of Boss Bass.
But then again, it's only the return because this is Boog's first time playing it.
Exactly. But this is the World 2 airship where Meaty Guy is in right now. Larry awaits.
Iggy doing the pop. 2 pops. 3 pops. That's all she wrote.
Indeed. And
Hurry up, Boog.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh,
no.
not again. Not again.
Well, at least if it's any consolation, the enemy set, it's not the fire chomp enemy set. Thank goodness.
Can we get some yes like this? Not like this, never mind.
Nah, spoke too soon. We get a star from the princess. Next up is World 4.
Get some power-ups, Boog.
We have 4 knocks, and look at this. Meaty Guy's already ready.
Yeah, he's on his way through the abandoned fort. Does he not have any mushrooms?
Nope. All he has is a couple of music boxes and the star that he just used.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
I don't know what to say about this at this point. I mean,
neither do I. I'm at a loss for words, and as a commentator, you should never be at a loss for words.
No. For sure. Now, the bad news for Meaty Guy is that he's going to have to play through a few stages here if he wants to make some progress here in World 4. We got 3-3 up.
Yeah, looks like the enemy set isn't too terrible. Just a regular cheap.
Yeah, because normally you have a boss pass there, and Meaty Guy's going to, looks like, turn in his leaf and pick up the fire soup, but you don't want to be drowning here.
Shouldn't be too terrible.
Whoops! Shouldn't have done that. He went down the pipe back to... That was not the move to do there. Oh, I see what he wanted to do.
Oh, there you go.
That was nifty right there. That's a tough jump to make there, but Boog nails it. So he's going to have to play the fort. This fort is required. So that opening fort, I don't know, it still might have been required because of a lock, but we need to play this other fort. Now, we just saw 4F2 and 4F1. So it's going to be, oh no, 3F1.
Wow, you hate to see that, especially when you're so far up there.
Yeah, now he's
this has to be 7-1. No, wait, this is the same one.
No, it's 7-6. Yeah, 7-6. Yeah, 7-1's the other one that we have to do that clip.
I'm surprised he's opting to play this and not noping out.
I'm sorry, I got my worlds crossed up. It was 4 knocks that we saw. I'm surprised we didn't see 7F2 to go with it.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm getting crossed up too because I'm looking at Boog.
All right, so we got the World 3 airship, and we've got Iggy Koopa to deal with, and he loses his fire suit, gets a star instead, but he will not be having that fire suit to take with him to the Iggy fight. So there is 1 hit. 2-hitter. All right, he'll take that.
All right, what's left?
Well, we've got World 7 left, and 2.
7.
Yeah, I was thinking 7 myself.
Gotta get those music boxes coughed up eventually, right?
Exactly. And Boog gets through 7-6. Now, he's got to go for the star, you would think. He does.
Yeah, absolutely. With no lives left, you gotta.
All right, so he's up to 5 extra lives here. So let's find out. 7? 7
Ooh,
it is.
we have an anchor.
That anchor could be anything. So let's see. Not going to use it now. Now, it can be anything, but it cannot be, obviously, a warp whistle. It also cannot be a hammer either. But anything else is fair game.
if it was a hammer, it would be a bit breaking, I would think.
Meanwhile, Boog sees 6-5. I mean, at the very least,
Oh,
no
look
angry
at this
son.
swag on Midi's side.
Yeah.
Hopping over the cheaps again.
Oh, beautifully done there. I mean, at the very least, Boog will not see Angry Son or Boss Bass. So, I mean, at least that's something. Of course, seeing Paragoombas isn't fun either. So we've got the World 1 for now.
He might opt for the top path. Looks like he's going for it.
Yep, going to go for the free item here. We know this fort's not required to beat the seed, and we've got a Tanuki.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'd take that any day of the week. So, we know that fort was not required to beat. Now, Meaty Guy, is he going to go for more items? He's going to go for more items, but no match. The board goes back.
Might have been just a means to move on to the next area.
Quite possibly.
Oh, no time for a room with a view here. We're going right to the end.
And he is going to use the hammer this time. He had saved
And the
it up.
music box.
And the Jugum. He's using it all. And you know what? He's not going to fall off because it's the World 5 airship.
Oh yeah, this has the cannon gauntlet.
Yep.
There it goes.
Yeah, he acquired some P speed there, so he didn't have to worry about it, but he still has to worry about Luddy. 2 hits. That won't do it. How about 3?
3.
No. 4.
4.
Maximum effectiveness, and Meaty Guy takes him down.
What a symphony of stomping.
That really was. I mean, the only thing that could have made the fight more interesting is if he had Earthquake. But yeah, Ludwig von Koopa is known for his high jumping especially. But I'll tell you what, Meowth and I, we called a race where Roy, he was just moon jumping to no end. He would not stop. It was nuts.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Take this lever.
Of course, we get an item from Bowser, but you won't know what that item is unless you check your inventory. It was a flower.
Okay. Sorry, that probably wasn't the best Marlon Brando.
And now we've got 3-4 on Meaty Guy's side as Boog is taking his shot at the pyramid. He has a tail. But having some problems trying to get through there and loses the tail, but he should be able to get through the rest.
Yeah, that's no problem. Meanwhile, Midi's just jetting right through. Slowing down because he's good on lives.
Yeah, he feels good with the 8 extra lives, make it 9 as he picks up that 1-up. So no need to go for the 5-up at this point. He does feel confident in his gameplay. So now he has no more hammers, so he is going to skip 1 level. But
isn't that pipe a dead end?
No.
Yeah, I thought so.
But he skipped 1 level by doing so. So we've got 6F2, the ice fort now.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he still has a hammer, though.
He does not. He's out of hammers.
Okay, so he has to play it. Got it.
Meanwhile, Boog doesn't have a hammer. We're going to have to find the fort that's going to break that lock.
Ooh, chance for Boog to make up a little bit of time if possible.
Yeah, Meaty Guy, a rare miscue there. He had been playing very well. He opts not to use the anchor, instead going to go for the Tanuki.
Oh, is he going to try under...
He's going for the risky strats. Risk it for the biscuit, and he gets through.
Yeah, got through the first part.
Yeah, he got through it, didn't fall to his death, and that's how you do 6F2. Well played.
And like a house of cards, Boom Boom goes down again.
And we've got alternating World 6 forts. Boog's now in 6F1. We have not seen 6F3. I got a feeling we're going to see it in World 8 as we now have the stage I like to call Jackpot. This is 3-7. The reason I call it that is because there is a coin heaven. Now, while the auto-scrollers are not turned off on coin
he almost went for it. Looked like he was setting himself up for it, but just missed it as he was getting hit.
Yep, that he might. I don't. at this stage of the game, when you're in World 7, Crazy Dude, you generally are not going to go for it, especially with his inventory. But if you see it early, you might see runners go to the coin heaven. And remember, auto-scrollers are not turned off in coin heavens. And at the end of that particular coin heaven, there is an item. So you may see runners make that play. But when it's World 7, no, you're not going to see runners generally make that play. So we now have 6-4.
Look at Midi go. Just go, go, go.
And gets by 6-4. No problem. Boog2TheMan now on the World 6 airship.
And looks like we have a coin ship.
Indeed, we do have a coin ship as Boog is now going to have to take on Wendy Small. This is going to get dicey. And yeah.
Oh, meanwhile, yeah, Midi didn't even give them time to toss out socks.
As Boog's going to use his mushroom, as we now have the World 4 airship going to go for the P-Speed strats. Look at him fly. That is how it's done, folks. Going for the saltiest Koopa in town in Morton Koopa, trying for the fire kill, but all he needed was 3 hits.
Oh, not even enough to salt my fries.
Yeah, bummer. Well, maybe next time. In any event, people in chat, make your predictions on how many hits it's going to take. Not how many hits, but how many bridges it is going to take to build the path. Oh my goodness!
Lucked out!
Whoa! That had to be frame perfect. That candy cane was spinning out of the wand right as Boog got her. That you can't get much closer.
Yeah, unreal.
So how many bridges, folks? 0 to 4. 1.
I'm gonna say 3.
Well, you're right on the razor's edge because we see a lock right off the top as we are now dealing with super tanks.
I'm confident.
All right, we'll see how it plays out. That might be the only lock. You never know.
It could be up there. No way.
Love the Ray Combs reference there, Crazy Dude. Meanwhile, Meaty Guy does take down the Boom Boom in the Super Tanks level. Let's see if that breaks the lock or if it does something else. It breaks the lock.
So maybe could be another chain reaction.
And Meaty Guy sees that this army level is not the one that he thought it might have been, so that'll be an intentional 100 coin fine.
Wow. Did you say 1? I think you said 1.
I did say 1. Yes, 1 bridge it is. So we're going to have to find one of the other 3 that's going to build that bridge.
Well, maybe there's a bridge to build elsewhere.
Not in World 8. Well, he's going to have to find another pipe because that's a dead end. Yeah, he's going to have to pick the pipe next door to continue. That's interesting. You don't see that very often on that screen, that you have to take the other pipe to continue your path to build bridges. That's very rare, I say.
Well, maybe maybe it is a chain reaction, because here comes we have the Navy to deal with in the Dark Maze.
Now, have we seen the Air Force so far? Wouldn't it be something if the Air Force was here also?
We'll see, won't we?
However, based on what we normally see, I'm calling for World 8 for it.
Ah, the best fort.
Of course. And Boog does get through 3-8 and picks up another 5-up.
That we know that wasn't the solution because that broke the lock in the Dark Maze.
Yep, so that's not it. So now he's going to pick pipes. Now remember that the hands are replaced by question marks. So now there's 5 panels instead of just 2.
Well, that led nowhere.
Yep, that ended up being a troll pipe, so back to the Dark Maze, Meaty Guy goes.
And another stage to play. And
And
it's the Great Maze.
7-9, and he's going for clips.
Oh, he's going to have to... He's playing with fire. Oh, he gets it with the fire chomp. You're breathing down his neck.
That is sensational. He's not going to get past the fire snake, and now he's going to take the intentional.
Don't know what the logic was behind that, but okay.
Well, I guess he figured with this enemy set, you know what? I might die later on. I'll just cut my losses and use a Tanuki. That's had to be what was on his mind.
Basically, opt for the normal path.
Yeah. I mean, trying to do those clips with those enemies breathing down your neck is just asking for trouble. So I can't fault MidiGuy for making that decision.
Well, at least we got swag.
Oh, no question about it. We got to see a clip in 7-9. I mean, you don't get to see that from very many runners because it's a dangerous race strat.
But you love to see it when it happens in competition.
Oh, no question about it there, crazy dude. As Boog is making his way up the tower here, and uh-oh. He probably, I don't know what happened there. And look, there it is, World 8 Fort.
The best fort.
The best fort in World 8, because as I said, if you're going to have a gatekeeper in World 8, you know it's usually going to be one of those three. If it's not World 8 Fort, it's 3F2. And if it's not...
Oh!
Falls off the conveyor belt and loses his fire suit. We'll have to try it again.
Hit the gas a bit too hard there.
Yep, just couldn't slam the brakes in time and just came careening off the road like you would in the later stages of Rad Racer when you hit those slow-moving cars.
Yeah, if I had to guess, maybe Boog shorted another jump.
Might have. No, he I don't know what happened there. He got to the end and he just jumped right off. He just jumped right off.
Looks like it might be a one cycle for Midi.
He's trying for it. He got it.
There it is. Oh, and he's making a beeline for Boom Boom.
Yeah, he's taking the intentional damage there. It's a little risky because you're on that conveyor belt, but MidiGuy gets it done.
And we get Army on Boog's side. I don't think he knows, though.
That by the way, bridge is built. That was the third 40 he had, and that lock is still there, so he's golden.
Oh, that in a way, it was a bit of a chain reaction.
It was, absolutely. Hammer suit intact. So now he's got the star. Now it's his race to lose. He's going to go.
Oh!
Yeah, that's awesome good stuff there.
Indeed.
So, gets the one up, which is always what I want to see when you're trying to get that everyman's clip. Now, will he get the mac and cheese? Not.
Oh, he's trying again. Oh, he gets it!
Second try. You gotta love that.
Oh, what are you talking about? That was first try.
Right, first try. Right. What the heck am I thinking?
It's first try every time, Cards, and don't you forget it.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to, but in any event, hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. Get your GGs out.
Wait, he's gone already? Come on.
Yeah,
how do I keep missing this?
Don't blink, you'll miss it. All it takes is a few hammers, and down he goes. Also, though, alternatively, you can use the Fire Flower to take him down. It's 35 fireballs, but that would also get the job done if you didn't have that Hammer Bros suit. So with that, MidiGuy finishes with an official race time GG time of 37 minutes and 6 seconds.
Wow, and with that, he's pretty much got an inside track to the bracket round.
Yes, he has punched a ticket. With that victory right there, he has indeed punched a ticket into the bracket stages. So last year, coming up just a little bit short with a 3-3 record, this season, he has found his way to the bracket stages, and we congratulate him on that.
Yeah, we'll see about getting him in for an interview if he wants it in just a moment. So hold on, please. Meanwhile, we see Boog finally taking care of Roy in World 3.
Yep, he is starting to pick things up here after that real rough beginning there. So hopefully he can keep it up.
Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line.
Oh, how many times we've heard that when we're trying to get a hold of customer service.
Or order a pizza.
Oh, that too, I suppose.
And now joining us is MidiGuyDP. Congratulations and well done.
Many thanks. Phew, I'm exhausted for more reasons
Uh,
than one after all that.
uh,
Oh.
it sounds like these seeds were a bit too much to handle for you.
Oh, well, more so, on the first race, tech difficulties were through the roof, and I was spending that whole time trying to fix it and everything to no avail, as everyone noticed. I apologize to the viewers for that nice restream display.
No worries.
Sorry about that.
Hey, what matters is you managed to punch your ticket to the next round. Congratulations.
Oh, many thanks. It definitely feels quite good overall. This is gonna be the first the first like playoff that I've made it to throughout in all these tournaments I've taken part in.
That's right. Last year you fell just short with a 3-3 record in the group stages, but this year a 5-1 record. Welcome to the bracket stages, my friend.
Man, I am definitely looking forward to it, and I believe how everyone's seeded is based on their average time. If they're versus points.
Yeah, correct. It's the best record first, and then average time will be the tiebreakers. And we just saw that Mitch Flower Power got a 6-0 record, has a pretty solid average, so he could potentially be our #1 seed going into the brackets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that happening. I know if I wasn't sure if the win-lose ratio in the rounds was like just part of the factor, and then the record played like sort of like an equalizing factor or like a weighted kind of thing. But it's more like a Mario Party stars than coins kind of thing. So
yeah, pretty much, I believe.
Yeah, gotcha. But no, overall, I'll say this much. I don't remember much of the first seed because I was scrambling to get things working just overall. Except for that one time where I poorly routed World 3. I went to the fourth and went straight back into the pipe. I was like,
that was
wait.
pretty much your only blip for the entire. I mean, yeah, you had a couple of deaths here and there, but Boog2TheMan actually kept up with you in the first race up until towards the end of World 5. Remember, that was the pipe maze. But then he just ran into a brick wall. He had 8-1 and then 7-6 when he didn't have any power-ups. And inside, it was fire chops.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I had a nice experience with that. Well, I wanted to clip 7-9 at one point, but... Nah, Fire said no. Said no. Overall, decently run C. Pretty good on my end for the second one, I feel. Though I think I might have was a little aggressive in a few spots. Where I was like, wait, maybe I should have held on to the hammer until a little later. Like at the end of World 7, I went straight for just breaking the log. I didn't bother going to check the other fort. Because it might have been just there anyway, because I already eliminated the #1 fort on that world. But still, all in all, it went pretty good overall, I'd have to say.
Is there any thing that you thought you could have done better, or glad you did?
Let's see. Well, I know I made a lot of routing errors overall. Like I said, I can't even remember if I did any routing errors in the first seed. I think I might have made a few. It kind of feels like a blur to me, that one, at this point. But for the second race, let's see here. Well, the main notable thing, I'm pretty happy with how World 8 went. Because I was like, once I did that 8 fort and I didn't see the log break, I was like, okay, I'm home free right there. I was like still teetering on whether I should do that fort or not because it was such a long one too after I died the first time.
You know, I want to ask you about World 8 in the first race since we didn't get to see much of it and Boog wasn't able to complete the seed. So, how many bridges?
Dang, don't think there were any.
No bridges.
I don't think there were any bridges on the first seed. Just a lot of
Yeah,
locks, kind of like blocking ways
it
everywhere.
seemed like you spent a lot of time in World 8, so it sounded like it was one of those full, clear, linear passage World 8s that, happens from time to time.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Though on the top island of the hand stage area, there was a lock blocking the way to the pipe, but both of those pipe led into places I actually didn't need to go. So that lock in particular didn't need to be broken. And if I recall correctly, I don't think I ever did break that lock. I do believe I played 3 forts, so I was breaking locks here and there to like progress. But I don't believe there were any bridges. Like I said, it's a blur. I might be wrong about that. If there were any, it was 1, but I do believe it was 0.
Well, there you go. So that's the story of World 8 in game number 1 as Boog's going to try to finish up this seed here. Picks up a fire flower inside the chest. So, yeah, your clipping was pretty darn good.
I was quite happy with Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, you did really well tonight on Bowser's Castle.
I was very happy with that overall. I know when it comes to clipping, that's true. 7-6? It was a mac and cheese on the second seed. On the first seed, it was a mac and blue cheese. I'm just gonna call it that. It took forever to get it on the first seed because I know I came across 7-6 there, and I think I must have took like 20 tries for that one.
Now, see here, Meaty Guy. My friend Crazy Dude will say you got it on the first try.
First try every time.
Cool.
Those were all practice.
Noted. We'll just put that on my calendar. First try every time. Every day.
There you go. There you go.
Mark the calendar. What's today? It's called First Try Day. The next day is the second of... No, it's still First Try Day.
And then... Now you got a little trend started. You must be proud of yourself, Crazy Dude.
And then the 31st. The 31st is Mega First Try Day.
Yeah,
you got the 30 and then the first.
This is the next level stuff. I love it.
Oh, look at that. We got you covered there, Meaty Guy.
I'm looking forward to the end of this month. I might need to have to do commentary on said match, and yes, I'm gonna call it Mega 31st Try. Let's go for Mega 31st Tries.
I love it. All right, so yeah, if you do commentary, we'll be sure to tune in. I mean, who knows? Wait, the 21st, that is a Monday. I might be able to do comms depending on what time it's at.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows how things will go? I mean, I do believe that everyone has until the 31st to get all their rounds in. I think I could be wrong about that because I believe then bracket starts immediately after. But yeah. But no, throughout the craziness, it was a fun. There's wires all over my floor, but it was fun. It was fun. I got some cleaning up to do. I think after this, though, with the tech difficulties, I'm probably going to do some tech testing to make sure that I can reliably just stream footage no matter what.
I really can't blame you there since you're done and you're moving on.
Yeah, pretty much. And I want to provide some nice, consistent, reliable footage for the brackets for sure.
And if not, at least put on an entertaining show, right?
Oh yeah. So this image is when Mario's in Block Fort. It's a very, very nice PowerPoint block fort. As you can see, this block is still breaking. It's been breaking for 3 minutes and counting.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, Boog, nice job getting through 3-3 in the clutch there. Move on to the next one.
Next slide, please.
Or 3-2, excuse me. I've been getting 3-2 and 3-3 wrong all night. Just one of those mental blocks, I guess.
I mean, each level has like a body of water at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
and
true story.
And even if it's the same colors, there's so many similarities. It's crazy. And especially in Rando, it can wind up even being more similar.
Ooh, Boog lost the input and saved himself before taking that lava. And he's now gonna skip out on the item, which I believe ended up being
no big loss. No. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it was a Tanuki suit. I was like, I went through this just to get to this fort. You know what? I might as well just do it. Maybe it'll be good. It'll be worth my while. Tanuki suit. I think I did use it.
Yeah, you
Probably
did.
lost it. Can't remember if I
Yeah,
lost it
I
after, but
believe
yeah.
you did.
Yeah, yes and
Yeah.
yes. We didn't get any commands in chat, unfortunately.
No,
Maybe next
not this time
time.
around. Indeedo. There was this one point in C2 as well where I know I went into Fort Knox with it was I think in the World 4 map. I can't remember if that was the first world or not, but I
Uh-oh.
was like, all right, well, Fort Knox is here, so that I'm sure the next level's gonna be 7F2, right? I just go equip my star. I'm just gonna just run right through this crazy fort. It's 3F1. Okay, I can work with this.
Yeah, 3F1.
P-speed strats, let's go.
Plenty of worse forts than that. By the way, Boog does not have a hammer to break that lock that you ended up breaking there, meaty guy. So here are the forts you missed out on. So this one's 3F2. And hopefully,
All
for
right.
Boog's sake, that's going to be the one that breaks the lock.
Yeah, let's see if this was the one. I'm really curious if I sort of like could have shaved off more time or not by using the hammer where I did. Guess we're gonna find out soon enough when Boog beats this.
Yep, Boom Boom does go down for him. So yeah, this ended
Moment
up
of
being
truth.
this ended up being a 3-Fort World 7. Is this the one? Yeah.
Well. So I shaved off one level's worth of time.
Hey,
Better nothing.
you'll take any as you please, and as it
Yeah.
appears, it's 5-3 right after.
Yeah, so you drew him that, so that was a
Oh.
good thing you did.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with that. That's for sure. And I wonder what the item for that piranha plant stage is. I wonder if Boog is gonna play that.
We'll see if he does, because yep, I do recall that you used the Piranha Seed. You just went right for it, and now
Boog will probably skip it because he has 2 music boxes.
he does have 2 music boxes. And, might as well play it. Or might as well use it. Yeah, might as well play the music box as opposed to might as well play the stages. That's what I was trying to say there.
The lag out nearly made him short it again.
Oh, I know, but is able to survive it. Yeah, when you have a lot of enemies, a lot of sprites on that stage, you get lag, just like in CV2.
Yeah, it can be a very laggy stage, and especially when you get the Fire Nipper set, that can make for a dicey trick.
Or in this case, the heavy enemy set.
Yes, with that you have to worry about the flying Paragoombas at that point. Those can be a dicey situation.
I have to wonder if Boog knows about the manipulation here.
Oh, with the pause buffering?
Yeah. Because it looked like he took an unnecessary hit there. Wow. You want to take this one, Cards?
Yeah, there was a hammer behind that.
Really? Really?
Yes! If that doesn't say game knows, I don't know what does, meaty guy.
I thought you were going to say the other thing.
Oh, you hate to see it, folks.
Operations, come on.
Well, that lengthened my world too by a few, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and here comes the moon jumper Ludwig von Koopa.
Oh dear. I remember seeing, was it on Demon Battler's side on the last race with that moon jumping Roy?
Yes!
That was going insane.
Oh my god, I've never seen any Koopaling make a movement like that. I was losing my mind on that one.
I mean, race jitters are a thing, but Roy was just feeling it like for all of us on that match. Jeez. I think Roy wants to race.
Yeah, I should say so. So, Boog moving on to World 2.
All right, so let's see where he uses his hammer. I'm really curious.
Probably right there in front of the fort.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Take this letter. Okay.
All right, so he's gonna play the Fort 5 F2.
5F2. Oh, I missed out on that one. Oh.
Yeah, you could have had an opportunity to do the Jesus clip.
Yeah, totally. That would have been fun. I don't
know.
think have I done that? I'm not even sure if I've actually done that yet. I probably tried, but I don't know if I've done it. But I just like P-speeding this. This is just it's a lot of fun to P-speed through this one.
Yeah, for
Feels
those
real
who
good.
for those who don't know, the Jesus clip involves being big, and you have to do a clip, and it's called that way because it's a leap of faith. And if you don't make it, well, you take that lava bath.
It's literally the only clip that is not first try every time.
Yes.
Yep.
That is for certain.
Yes, that's the faded leap year clip. It's 29th try.
Oh! I love it!
Me too! And
AKA
I'm angry
leap of
that I'm
faith.
not the one who came up with it!
There you go. 3-4 up next for Boog.
AKA leap of faith. I just realized a reference I accidentally made right there. I'm not kidding. I didn't even notice that.
That was good. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
I'll take it. I will take it. All right, here we got 3-4.
Yep, 3-4 indeed. Ooh,
taking
there
a
goes
couple
the
hits.
command. There goes the command, but does get the power up with the raccoon tail at least.
Always nice to have. I look for the time that that someone beats a Koopa Kid with a frog suit. I don't think anyone's done that yet.
We've seen people beat Bowser with the frog suit, but yeah, I don't know about a Koopaling. I think the only time that's happened is when we had the frog-only race a while back.
Oh boy, that
Dude,
reminds
what are
me
you
of something too.
doing? What are you doing?
What? Did he break the lock in front of that fort?
Yeah.
He sure did.
Oh.
He could have. There was the rock down
Oopsie.
below.
Oops. That's an oopsie.
That's an oopsie indeed.
That's a big mood, is
Yeah.
what it is. And he didn't he have a couple of clouds too?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Which I'd say the clouds themselves don't come that handy in World 8, except for one level, which you need 2 clouds to.
Whoa! Man, he kind of just
not once
shaved
but
that
twice.
Yeah, that first one though, he just shaved right by it. That couldn't have come much closer.
Yee, that was
We
close.
welcome
Yeah.
everybody
Whoa,
here
okay, that
from
part.
SpeedGaming 5 to the conclusion of the second and final match of the MidiGuyDP and Boog2TheMan. MidiGuyDP here in the commentator's booth alongside Crazy Dude. MidiGuy improved his record to 5-1 and has advanced to the bracket stages of the tournament. And he's going to use a Jugum Cloud here, and he's going to use one here as well.
Yeah.
He's taking a chance, because if he doesn't make it on this level,
Yeah.
oh, it's 5-2.
By the way,
Yeah.
when you were talking about frog race, it reminded me of this one frog Oko we did sometime last year. Was a fun time, and World 6 F2 was an especially fun Oko frog moment. That was hard to get through. I think it took me like 4 or 5 lives to get through that one.
Boog successfully top paths.
Good, yeah, because
Nice.
you don't want to be taking that bottom path. It's A, it's slower, and B, it's tougher.
Yeah, I haven't played 5F2 in a good while in a rando. I'm due to get that stage someday. Maybe the next seed.
Well, you'll at least have time to practice it, right?
Oh, for sure. Definitely got time to practice or observe other practices.
All right, so
Well-
we got the World 4 airship. Boog making no problem of that. Just needs to take down the salty Morton Koopa. If I recall, he was a 3-hitter.
I think so. I can't remember. I think I was
Oh.
going pretty aggressive against Morton
4.
with the fireballs.
So much salt.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did get the fire kill on him. That's right. I was thinking that was the previous race. He was a 3-hitter.
Yeah, I think it was also an Earthquake Koopa, I believe, as well. Or was it Roy?
No,
I-
that must have been Roy, because it wasn't Morton.
Okay. I know he was, I know Roy was an Earthquake at least one time, that's for sure. And Boog's heading to World 8 now, I see. I wonder what the item for World 7 is going to be.
Was it Tanuki suit?
Also, how nice is it that I think in both seas we both had to... I believe we had an obliged Atlantis, if I recall correctly.
Not once, but twice.
Yeah. Almost. It wasn't a Atlantis sandwich like was I think last night's race, I believe, which was something else to behold. But yeah, that was some fun swimming times.
Ooh, letting Boom Boom escape there, end up losing his tail, but does take down the Boom Boom.
So from what I can see, I believe you can get away in this one with probably playing just 2 forts, maybe. I can't remember the lock positions, but there's definitely one at least you're able to skip. You don't have to do Air Force. I didn't do Air Force in this.
Yeah, it was a mini chain reaction as we put it.
By the way, Pro A just gave you the statistics there that in your matches going 5-1, you averaged 37.46. That is not too shabby.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fast.
pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Ooh, Boo getting a little up close and personal with those huge cannonballs, and then nearly gets.
Oh, man.
Wow!
If that big cannonball didn't get it, the Bob-omb would have.
Yeah, that there was no escaping that. That had to hurt.
Oh boy.
That was one of those,
Oh.
that was one of those Looney Tune cartoons that Wile E. Coyote would have gotten hit, and he would have fallen to the ground holding up the word "ouch." A sign saying the word "ouch." That.
Yeah. Let's create some flags for us to hold on to and just click, and on our screen just say, here, I'm just gonna just put this on my screen for a moment, just say ouch, and I'm also gonna have another one that says first try, 29th try, and probably make a 31st try as well.
And there you go. Hey, I gotta congratulate you, crazy dude. You served up some inspiration to our good pal Meaty Guy. I love it. Well done.
Hey, I'm glad I could
yeah.
leave an impact on this whole community.
Oh, when you get special moments there that just mark in a way, it's fun. Like when I've done a versus races with a couple of my friends on a channel called Triforce Versus, where we just race through all sorts of games and with commentary and everything, and it can get pretty crazy.
Now, Boog is going to have to unfortunately go back because he also didn't have the hammer that he could have saved up.
Maybe he was doing a maze check to see if that broke the lock on the opposite side, which we know it, which I think it did anyway.
Yeah, I believe it does. Yeah, the fort tile breaks the law on the opposite side, which needs to be broken in order to get to the super tanks. So I guess
which was the thing that built the bridge, right?
Yeah, so I guess 3 forts. It's 3 forts no matter what. That's how much is necessary to do this one. I like how my memory's just getting jogged as I watch this now.
I can't blame you. When you're in the moment, everything feels like a blur.
Yeah. Especially when you're in about like 3 or 4 other moments at the same time. I'm gonna make sure that I don't happen again.
So, speaking of 7-9, I might as well ask you this. So, the intentional 100-coin fine, I assume you took it just knowing that the enemy set was going to be too difficult to do that many clips.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna keep trying, and the moment until I just took damage, and I was like, well, all right, I'm kind of stuck here. I better take the 100-coin fine right now and just use it to nuke or something.
I'll tell you what,
So
Boog's going to see those fire chomps. He's doing the best that he can right now. He's getting closer to being done. He's looking for a power. He'll find one. All right.
I'm not sure, but I think fire snakes seem to respawn when you defeat them. That's what it feels like.
It seems that those fire chomps respawn when you defeat them. I have to agree with you. Uh-oh.
They should be fine. There's a power up in this box normally.
I remember in 6.5 as at one point in 6.5, I was like, there was a fire snake spawn point like right to the right where you have to go and fly up there, right below the exit, and I kept going to the left to try and fly, and that fire snake just kept on respawning. So I don't know if there was just a few of them, or it really was. It's like a Mega Man thing or something like that. So Something to take note of, I guess. There, look out for fire snakes. They never go away.
Meanwhile, Boog in 8 Forked. This was the one that built the bridge, wasn't it?
Correct. This ended up being the
Yeah.
gatekeeper tonight.
Gotta love that the gatekeeper is on the super tanks tile. So, yeah, it's
Yeah.
sort of slight vanilla, just slight.
French
Strawberry
vanilla, we like to call it.
Yeah, that would be French vanilla because you're combining a couple of vanilla things
Yeah.
in one.
There is one time that we experienced a super duper Fred is when a seed I did in on the World 7 map was actually the 7th world, and at the end it was the World 7 airship, and Ludwig was heavy, and he took 3 hits.
Wow, that doesn't get any more vanilla than that. That was all kinds of vanilla.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm curious. Has anybody else subbed 30 yet? Many thanks for the time there, bro.
I haven't seen any, to my knowledge.
I haven't
Dang.
seen any either, but if there was anyone, I would have to imagine it was someone that it would have to be someone that made it into at least the top 4.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know I haven't seen any yet, but I haven't seen all the races either. But I've seen most of them, I think.
So Boo's going to be on his way to Bowser's Castle because he's going to check to see that that bridge has been built. So looking at his inventory, I'll tell you what, I must say Boog has made quite a recovery after that real slow start.
Not only that, but a great recovery from just a brutal first seed.
Oh, Pro mentioned that Tapasio and Johnny both had 29s on Saturday. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Who ended up winning that one? That was one I didn't see because I know Tapatio and Johnny Link, they split their matches. One of the few splits we've had in this group stage so far.
Yeah,
There's
I
the
think
Everyman
it's.
clip.
I wonder if it'll wind up being the same with Paradox and I. Who knows?
I kind of figured that it would be that close. I kind of would figure it would be that close. So
Oh, that is close.
Oh, now Boog. Oh, look at this. These fireballs.
Oh, remember, these are randomized, so those ones could be anywhere.
And there was no laser beam at the end either, so now Boog gonna have to do the fight the traditional way. Had he gotten through with the fire seed, he would have needed 35 fireballs to get the job done.
Yeah, which is a lot of shooting, but it's not that bad in the long run.
No, you just gotta be consistent and survive.
All right, now he's in a good position. He just has to make sure he is not in the line of fire.
Yeah, one more should do it.
Looks like he's gonna take another one just to be safe. Now he's waiting for it, but he still has to be careful. He's got it.
Yeah, that looks like he's got nothing to it. Yeah, way to go. All right, come on, people. Get your GGs out for Boog2TheMan after everything he's been through for these 2 seeds.
I absolutely agree. I mean, it was a tough go there for Boog in the middle, but I'll tell you what, he finished very, very strong, and he very well might have some fight in him the rest of the way here. But again, this is his first tournament matches. He'll probably want to practice up on some of those more difficult stages, but if he can get those cleaned up, he may make some noise in that group stage.
Yeah, but after that first match, it's going to be an uphill battle the rest of the way, I can feel.
But
But
it's gonna be quite the climb.
But we are happy to say that Boog2TheMan has finished with an official time of 107.02.
GG.
That was good to see.
Oh man, I was wondering. I was seeing his footage. I was wondering if he was aware about the missing hitbox, and then he went under. I was like, oh, yep, okay. Gotta love how it's almost like Bowser's part Rayman or something. I don't know.
Man.
That one. Despite all the craziness, that was still a lot of fun.
Oh,
And it was a learning experience as well.
oh, unbelievable! Every race is a learning experience, both for us
Yep.
in the booth and you in the field.
Yep. Every time we do this, we always get better at whatever we wind up practicing in throughout the race, we get better at it. That's for sure. I almost feel like I want to practice the PSP strats in 3-2. I know it's a lot, very, very hard to do that, though I would love to try and actually do that. I think I could probably do that.
You know, speaking of P strats, now that you talk about that, those P speed strats in 5-6, man, just really good job.
Oh, I love doing that. Ever since sometime last year, I saw Teeks do that strat in 5-6. I was like, that seems reliable. Do the para beetles, are they like fixed? At that point, I didn't know that they were fixed, and now that I did, I was like, okay, let's try this. Yeah, this is consistent. All right. And then after that, I was like, just 3 big jumps and then a slightly medium one or something like that, and you're good to go. Well, anyway, apart from that small jump at the beginning, but yeah, really fun one to do.
All right, I think that's gonna about wrap it up for us. But we're far from done with the tournament. Card, you want to give up the following schedule for this week?
Certainly. We've got at least 5 matches scheduled for the rest of the week, starting with a triple header tomorrow. Starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have Prior 57 versus DLP 316. Then, 2 races going on at the same time at 9 p.m. Eastern. Europsolus versus the Ricky 5, and the Bagler versus the 4th place finisher from last year in the Haxor. Then on Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, Dave Lindo versus JLo7. And then at Friday at 7 p.m., Crazy Dude and I, we're going to be back again. The 2019 champion and the 2020 runner-up, Cobra 52, will take on Dom in that group play matchup.
Hey, that guy sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Nah, it's coincidence, I bet.
All right.
Corner of my head.
All right. With that, though, that is going to wrap it up for our coverage here tonight on Speed Gaming 4. So, on behalf of both of our runners tonight in MidiGuyDP and Boog2TheMan, please make sure you give them both a follow. For everybody here behind the scenes at Speed Gaming, and for my commentator partner, Crazy Dude, make sure you give him a follow as well. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great night. We will see you again tomorrow night for more exciting Super Mario 3 Randomizer tournament action.
And as a reminder, make sure you go to speedgaming.org for all for all the updates on what's going on, and follow all the Speed Gaming networks to get your fix. Have a good night, everybody.
Take care.